In your short, this is a group discussion taken on as part of the workshop for the Tamale photo fair and workshop. This all important workshop is geared at unearthing the talents of these young ones so that they can leverage the opportunities that smartphone photography has for them. You know, the whole essence of Sahel Center for Youth and Development is to equip them with the mentality that these white collar jobs they are looking at are no longer existent. And for that matter, we need to leverage on this new technological, spy with the opportunities involved. Then when we are able to get abreast with it, the latest trending, techniques in smartphone photography, it can help us a long way. Because our fathers have the phones, our mothers have the phones, some of us have the phones. What are we doing with it? Except just by fidgeting, making fun, and then sharing some funny stories, which don't give us anything. So, as part of this workshop, Fashat Media Studios deem it so imperative that we liaise with, Sahel Center for Youth and Development, with Freddie Entertainment, to get students from Ghanasco, who will come share experiences. This group also includes diverse, industry players like footballers, like actors, photographers, and they are all here sharing ideas. What's the future of, digital technology has for them? Digital, photography, smartphone photography. So we are doing our bits, and we wish others come to join us to propagate this all important idea of equipping our young ones who fall prey to all societal norms, such as the young people taking into addiction of drug addiction, getting addicted to trauma and forming bad gangs. And we are teaching them to use this technology positive things, not to always look at maligning, castigating, and listening to kind of insinuation and aspersions cast by politicians who kind of issue out, barbs, invectives, vitriolics against one another. In this political campaign, a whole lot is going on, poisoning the atmosphere, and these youths are at the center. And at this time, they are unable to decipher what information to take and not what to take. So it's our duty to make this technology, superhighway pay off to our young people. If this is our generation, we are unable to imbibe this knowledge in them, then we have failed.
You see a cameraman, you see a sound man, you see a light man. There are about 5 journalists and a reporter going for one media house. But today you don't see that. Have you asked yourself why? You invite journalists for program, only one person comes. The people who are doing lighting, their job is gone. The people who are doing camera, their job is gone. The people who are doing sound, their job is gone. Now only one person has to do all the job. How are we now doing technology? So if anything happens right now outside here, I can file a report without opening a laptop with just this phone. So I think that technology has come to help us, but most of us are misusing technology, and for which reason we are not realizing the benefits of the phone. A lot of us are interested. If I'm using a smartphone, I should ask myself, in my line of work, what are the things can the smartphone assist me to do? So as a journalist, I decided to ask myself, in my line of work, what can this phone help me to do? So I have office work here. I can type, edit, do everything on the phone. I have sound recorder, and I have these cordless microphones. So if I come to you and I want to interview you, I just connect it to my phone, put it to you, and I'm standing and I'm videoing you. As I saw some of the things he was mentioning, I will never video you holding the phone this way. No, I will video you holding the phone this way. I look for a tripod. We need a tripod just as he's using to make the picture stable or still. So if you fix it, there's no shaking. There are some softwares you can download to take your pictures. I think most of you like the Instagram, the Snapchat. Me, I don't use them. I use Open Camera. It's a software we use for pictures, and it can give me a quality video and put on TV. Nobody will know it's a full video because the picture quality to give me is totally different. If you go look for open camera. Some phones even support 4K on open camera. So you can check the settings to HD, 4K, and you shoot video and nobody will know that it's from a phone. Even if it's shaking, there's a settings that will still stabilize the video for you. So you should learn, how can I take this video? Because as I introduced about people job corps, if you are in a media house and your job is just to be a cameraman, and you don't learn how to report, you don't learn how to edit sound, you don't learn how to edit this, at the time they will just sack you a premium person to do all the job. And that's what's happening in the media houses now.
I'll share the story about his experiences in the department. We are practically oriented, we train you in all aspects of media and journalism. You can become the best of the journalists you can find in this country. Okay, having said that, let me just throw a little bit light on how you can utilize a camera or your mobile phone to become a billionaire, right? You know, today, what sells so much is about visuals, visual content on the internet. Specifically, you can create a YouTube link or YouTube page, right? Or like TikTok. Many people are generating content on these social media through videos, photographs that are interesting, that are attractive in nature, and they are able to tell stories, simple pictures that can tell elaborate stories, if you like. So if you want to become a billionaire, right, you can begin to become an expert in photography. You can become an expert in the usage of your smartphone. And believe you me, you will never regret it. You know, this is when you're talking about the billionaires of the world. Most of them are these technological giants. The TikToks, the YouTubes, and what have you. They create simple content with simple tools, and they are able to make a whole lot of money. So I want to use this opportunity to encourage you to develop more interest, to develop more skills, and learn more of the usage of video content. And then you can employ yourself. You don't need to get a job. You sit in the house, and then every day the dollars are coming, the pounds are flowing, if you like, the foreign currencies. You will get to them. Have you ever seen the dollar before? Yeah. I'm sure you want to see more of the dollars. You want more dollars. Learn the skills. As far as the skills, you know, when you go around the countryside, there are very beautiful stories that are not told at all. And these stories can be told by you. Well, maybe you may have a special skill that nobody has applied before, or you may have a special story to tell, or a special idea that nobody is aware about, right? But you are sitting down, you are not making the money, you are sitting on board, right? I want to talk about before I say that you are sitting on board, but you are sitting on board, right? Take advantage and learn more and get a job for yourself. These days there are no jobs available. Right. If you are a photojournalist, whether there are jobs or no job, you can make money. Ask him the amount of money he's making. When I started journalism years back, right, some friends were told to go into photojournalism in addition to the actual journalism that we do, the writing, the production of news stories, and what have you. We thought they were lying. But those who went in were laughing at them, were mocking at them. We thought they didn't know anything. Today, they are those making the money. You know what is happening? They do productions for NGOs, international NGOs. They are sent across Africa to go and do productions. So you can understand why I'm saying you can make a lot of money. Do you understand? So try to develop interest in photography and you will never regret it. Thank you.
Yeah, Sahel Center for Youth Development is an initiative of an individual who felt that every community peace depends upon the youth getting engaged. If the youth are not working, then the Holy Book said the devil finds work on idle hands. So they will create confusion within the community. What it also means is that even you as students, if your elder brother has completed university and is at home, is not working, you feel very, very, very bad. Because when you wake up early in the morning, you realize that your brother or your sister is at home. The government alone or individuals, companies cannot find work for everybody. So there is a need to orientate the mind of the youth that government and individual companies cannot find work for all those youth that comes out every year from second circle and tertiary institutions. So there is a need for the youth also to think outside the box so that they themselves can be employed or they can employ themselves. There is this saying that it is better to employ than to be employed. It is better if you employ yourself than someone else employs you. The advantage of doing your own work is that if you die, your children can come and continue. Big companies that you've seen around the world, those who started it, it is about their great-grandchildren that are running the company now. These companies, some of them are about 150 years, 200 years, 300 years. If a bank manager dies today and someone with his own work, let's assume someone has a fitting workshop and that person has, there are people who repair Benz and other things. When you see the vehicles that go there and the money that they collect from the people, you'll be shocked. If the bank manager and that garage, that fitting workshop manager, if both of them die today, in about 6 months' time, the bank manager's wife and children will be ejected from their various homes. That mechanic, the senior apprentice, will continue with the work, will maintain the workshop, and he will be giving money to the man's wife and children. But the bank manager, immediately the money is paid to him, immediately the gratuity is paid. That is the end. How the wife and children will get money, that is another issue altogether. Many people who are employed, they have to cut corners to survive. So there is a need to reorientate the mind of the youth that it is better to employ than to be employed. That is basically the objective of Sahel Center for Youth Development. Then we all know that our colleagues that have traveled outside this country and they are in Europe, America, they do about 2 or 3 jobs. Nobody does one work. So if you are in Ghana and you want to do one work, if you will be able to survive, it's a different issue altogether. So the second orientation is that they should know that they can get additional skills in addition to whatever they have. You realize that there are some people, if his bulb goes off, if there's an electrical fault, he repairs it himself. If there's a carpentry something, he does it himself until it is critical. So the youth also have to reorientate themselves. If we even take most of our lawyers, a number of them also have farms that they farm. So they should know that even if you complete school and you are working in an establishment, you can have some small backyard garden somewhere